Why are the best cheesesteaks in the world in Philadelphia? If you ask a lot of people that eaten a lot of cheesesteaks, they'll say it's the bread or the roll. Don't forget, it's not a bun; it's a roll. It's a hoagie style roll, or the rest of the world or the country calls them sub sandwiches. So the long Italian rolls is what makes or breaks a Philadelphia cheesesteak. But um, but why Philadelphia? New York City has a lot of Italian Americans, so does New Jersey. But what is it about Philadelphia that causes it to make the best cheesesteaks? And another thing to consider is probably the Philadelphia tap water. Locals call it Schuylkill Punch because the Philadelphia Water Department gets their water from the Schuylkill River and the Delaware River. A lot of locals don't trust the Schuylkill Punch because there's a long history of industry along the rivers in Philadelphia. Philadelphia Water Department swears up and down that it's safe and clean water. But a lot of people don't drink the tap water here, but they don't mind it, I guess, in their hoagie rolls and their Italian water ice. But anyways, that could be a thing. Another thing could be the mineral content. Well, I mean, still the Philadelphia tap water, but not necessarily the chemicals. But it's could be the mineral content of the Schuylkill punch, possibly, and that causes a chewy exterior of the roll and a soft inside of the roll. So when you have a roll that's too hard or too soft all the way, is not doesn't give you the same satisfaction of biting into a cheesesteak. So the chewy exterior and the soft interior is one of the key experiences to a good Philadelphia cheesesteak experience. And I would say the best rolls have kind of like like a good baked Italian roll flavor. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a good flavor for bread. My favorite rolls actually come from New Jersey, though. It's Liccio's rolls. Another famous local roll bakery is Amoroso, that's commonly used in a lot of Philadelphia cheesesteaks. And then most places use ribeye steak because of its marbleization, and the marbleization causes the um, the meat to have high fat content, and it makes the meat juicy, and it's accentuated by the fried onions. Some people don't like it with onions, but I think it's essential. The meat and the onions is key, as well as the cheese. You can get Cheese Whiz, you can get American cheese, provolone, and now the craze now is the Cooper Sharp, which is brought over to Philadelphia by a New Yorker, but apparently was started. Cooper Sharp was a brand of American cheese started in Philadelphia. So it is a type of American cheese, but it's a sharper flavor. I'm not a huge fan of it on a cheesesteak. I think it's overpowering. So because of the Cooper Sharp revolution, people love Angelo's pizza steaks, Angelo's Pizzeria. And because of them, not everybody's doing it their way, the style of the Angelo's with the cedar rolls and the Cooper Sharp cheese. But my preference is for American, where some places, not everywhere does good cheese whiz, but don't knock it till you try it. I think Jim's Steaks in South Philadelphia, or in South Street, they have the best cheese whiz cheesesteaks. Otherwise, my favorite is John's roast pork. I would say go for American there, and the way they do it, and a lot of other places do, is they fold the cheese into the steak, so you get cheese in every right bite. I think Angelo's and a lot of Angelo's copycats, they put too much of the Cooper Sharp, where I feel like the cheese overpowers the experience, but I feel like John's is just the right amount of cheese. You still get cheese in every bite, but you can still taste the flavor of the meat as well, and the onions. The John's doesn't use ribeye; they use loin tail. I'm not like a meat cut expert to know the difference, but I don't know if it's a better quality meat, but it's overall it's a better product, I think. best in the world because Philadelphia has the best cheesesteaks, and if the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia is the best cheesesteak in the world.